Back on the scene, February 2nd. It is a Wednesday. Beautiful day out. Sun shining, finally trying to melt the snow a little bit for us. So we're back here at the tree job, of course. We're not done yet. We're gonna have to go through here and get all this underbrush swag. No big trees right here, but underbrush swag definitely. And then we'll come over here behind me. And from that beehive down that way, all that swag disappears too. Then the big trees. Boom. That's a gnarly one. And a whole lot of others back here we gotta take down. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the footage yesterday in the video. We'll continue to play it safe and have each other's backs. Communicate as a team and get this job done. See what we can go through and experience in today's life story. Y'all ready over there? Yeah, we ready. Welcome back to another episode of Elite Landscapes Life Stories. Today, we get the pleasure of hearing our first letter of a life story from one of our fellow brothers out here. Y'all sit back and relax, watch this awesome tree footage, and let's hear what our brother Mickey has to say about life and what he's been through. Sir, thank you for taking your relaxing time out to read this story that inspired me to tell you after your latest video. I am a single 46-year-old male from Jonesburg, Tennessee. I lived here for just about my whole life. I was raised by my amazing grandparents since I was 2 years old. My mom loved drugs and drinking more than her own child. They say some people are raised with a silver spoon in their mouth. Well, mine was a plastic spoon, but I had a roof, a warm bed, a full belly, and a great childhood created by my grandparents, and I will never forget that. As I grew in life, I became a career firefighter, and after a long 22 years of seeing families losing everything and seeing death and destruction just about every other shift, it really starts to make you start looking at life very differently. My military life was amazing. It was a great family from all over. When I finally retired, I was into mobile detailing. I loved and hated it. Seeing how people could trash a vehicle like that was crazy. And they didn't have any respect for themselves. So, October 2021, the long bug bit me. And I started lawn care for just a couple of friends here and there, and taking on some jobs also. Boom! I fell in love. Like that first girl or boy you had a crush on way back in the day? Yes. Now, lawn care is a hot, long day. Dirty job. But when you sit back before you leave and look over that property and see the amazing transformation you just did, there is nothing sweeter. Now, 2022, bad way to start the second year. Homeless to start out. But the lawn care community and friends stepped up and took care of me. Now, I have never met or seen anyone from this channel or the others. The families gave me a drive like no other. I have a house that is being fixed up as we speak. The apartment fell through due to someone promising another behind the other back, but that's life. Now, March 2022, oh yeah, Mickey will be killing out there and having a house, roof, warm bed, food in the belly, and a family that I have never met before in my life to thank God for. Sir, thank you again, and looking forward to another great video of your channel and your family helping you also. Your friend Mickey from Everyday Detailing Lawn Care, Jonesburg, Tennessee. So let's go ahead and touch on a few of these key points in Mickey's email. And I'm going to leave it to you guys to leave it in the comments section to where we can all hear your opinions and we can have conversation about the way we all look at life. Alright? We'll go to the fact that his grandparents were the ones that raised him and not his mother and father. How many of us have that life story? How many of us live through this every day of our lives as we're watching this video right here? I'm one of them. Alright? I'll leave it at that for right now. That's a whole different life story. Being raised with love is all that matters in the end game. But if you become a parent and you abandon your child, trust me, it's a lifelong scar that will never go away and never completely heal. Think about it. Now, the second point I want to look at here is that his military life was an amazing experience for him personally. Not everybody has the same experience. Not everybody thinks it's amazing. Mickey was blessed with this opportunity to have a real family bond feeling with other humans. Alright? When you go through boot camp, when you go through these missions, when you go through this training, everything that's involved with military, police, firefighting, you create that bond of trust with the men and women around you. Yeah, so from the time I started that film footage on that tree, 10.5 minutes, knocking them out one by one. A couple more here, a lot more behind me. So, yeah, kind of tired, but not tired. Think we got rain coming Thursday afternoon into Friday morning. Just put us behind a little bit, but we'll manage. We're knocking some good stuff out. We're working hard, so I'll check back in. So after Mickey was done with the military, you're talking about devoting your life to the service of others as a firefighter. Huh. It doesn't matter if you're a volunteer firefighter, if you're an EMS responder, if you're full-time, a sergeant like Mickey was, running crews, being in control, and always watching out for your brothers that are out there with you and your sisters that are helping you accomplish these missions. Look, you can leave this in the comments too. Could you even have that responsibility, that weight on your mind all the time about all the different things that you witness? Because without these men and women to come out and help the communities that they live in, half of us would die. Do you realize that? Without these services that other people voluntarily put out there for us to help us as humans, we wouldn't survive. Half the population would be dead because nobody cared. So, in my opinion, if you're on this list that you have devoted your life, your time, your entire inner power to help others, then my respect level for you is through the roof. Mickey, hats off to you, man. Much respect. So, from the military to the firefighting career and retiring from it, Mickey's looking around saying, well, what do I do now, right? That's called the midlife crisis that most of us hit sometime in our adulthood, where we look around like, well, What's next? Yeah, if you haven't hit that yet, it'll come. It's all good, man. We all go through it. That's what these life stories are all about. Helping everybody prepare for their future paths and teaching others through our mistakes and our triumphs. So he went to auto detailing. Hey, I've been there and done that. Back-breaking work. You don't even think about it, really, until you're hunched over in a car for about 6 hours. That's a totally different movement of the body than out here doing this landscaping and mowing gig. Landscaping and mowing, total aerobic exercise. Your body's moving just like God meant it to be moving. You know, if you can look at the human body and think we were made just to sit around and do nothing, I don't think you're looking deep enough or close enough for sure. Because I don't go to the gym. I don't work out. I come out here and do this hard work every day, and I stay in shape just as God intended my body to do. So once Mickey got into the lawn care, hey, like he said, man, he got the love bug, which happens to many of us. You experience the freedom of not having walls around you and breathing fresh air and seeing the beauty of God's creation out here. You get to help people accomplish their own missions on their own properties that they need help with. It's a good vibe all the way around, as long as you got the right perception in life. And like many of us who start out solo lawn care on your own money, it's hard, alright? I've been there. I've spent my last $70 on those flyers that I've talked about on prior videos. So, this year, Mickey was homeless, alright? In the wintertime, Christmas. One of our community members, our lawn care family, sent out a call for help to this community, this lawn care community, this community of life, for donations. And guess what, guys? After about an hour and a half conversation with Mickey today on the phone, he told me that he has confirmation on a place to move in next week. It's perfect setup for him. It's a no down payment, rent to own, 2-bedroom mobile home on a half acre. Guys, it's amazing what we can accomplish together and the way that we can help out our fellow mankind. Now, I don't know about y'all. You can leave this in the comments section if you want. In my opinion, any single professional sports team that has a city for their base, why don't they have 30-story skyscrapers to house the homeless people in their cities? It makes no sense that these billionaires throw money out to stupidity, and I don't see any beautiful living conditions for our fellow men and women in need. I'm just saying, what are y'all's thoughts? Should a owner of an NBA or an NFL team donate a couple $1 million? Almost done for the day. If you've been hanging out in this community very long, you know I like to have a mission goal for the day when I start, like a spot to finish. And this one tree right here, that big nasty, I think it's a bull pine. Yeah, we've already limbed up the bottom of it, cleaned up around it, and Dalton's gonna go put the pull line in it for us. We'll get some footage of him doing that. It's about 4:20 right now. We're gonna drop this, chop it, toss it in a pile, and call it a day. So, yeah, I'll check back in before we take off. You ready, Dalton? Yep. Yep. So like Mickey said in his email to us, he wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. It's all about your perception on how you see things. Sometimes it's best just to be happy that you had a spoon to eat with in the first place. You know what I'm saying if you've ever been down in the pit and not know how to get out of it. So coming into 2022, Mickey has 64 accounts to get on his mower and go make money on. Hey, this man started off with 4 yards, just helping out some guys at the station and some friends, and in a very quick time, he now has 64 accounts. Guys, if you're down in that pit, you gotta climb. You gotta keep climbing and keep climbing and keep climbing till you get out. And once you get out of that pit and you look down, you'll feel good about yourself. And you will promise yourself that you will never go down a pit again. Mickey, I'm honored to have you as part of my family, this new community family that helped you out. I'm honored, man. So hey, let's check out this last tree footage, because everything's gone smoothly so far, but chaos is fixing to ensue. Stick around and enjoy this footage. I'll check back in for sure, because I'm not done talking. Just a few more things to say. Let's drop this big heavy thing. It's gonna be big and heavy. Yeah. You didn't pull. Well, let's sit there for a second.
Yeah, it's kind of slippery down here, Dad. Yeah. We both slip.
Almost got it down.
Look, hold it. Yeah, hold it up there. Yeah. Can you? Oh.
Pull a little bit.
Come on, man.
A little bit more. Alright. Don't let go.
Can't. It's. Brother, go on. Slowly. Hold this for a second, bro. Don't let go. Don't let go. Hold on a second. Don't let go. Do not let go. I'm not trying to, man. That was between my legs. Yeah, that's right. This bitch is heavy. Go get the motherfucking truck. have your rope like this? No, it's too tight. No, it's too tight. Yeah, your wrappers are like super slack. See that? See? No, that's it. Maybe. You got yours wrapped? I can't even put my rope around. Yeah, I can't even like get it. Did you cut all the way through or what? What's going on down there? What's going on where? Down there. The tree? Yeah. It's almost cut through. Jesus. Alright, look. Don't let go all the way. I'm gonna tie it to that little tree. Oh, that little tree? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Dude, that one, this one. Can y'all keep the tension on it here?
That'll kill you at the end of the day.
Huh?
That'll kill you at the end of the day.
Yeah, my hands hurt so bad.
Yeah. All right. Perfect example of a fail, right?
Yeah.
Not really a fail, because look, the tree's still up.
Got it all the way to
The tree did not go in the back wood lines. Hey, when you come into situations, you gotta think fast, you gotta act fast. And here we are right now. Boom, boom. With a real beast that can pull some stuff instead of 3 humans trying to fight that big bull pine. It's been fun. My forearms are pumped. But we're getting ready to make this thing fall down successfully.
At least the really big one over there is going to be downhill. Yeah. Not uphill.
Good.
Didn't even tap the ground.
Big boy tree right there.
now. Show you how big it is. I mean, pretty meaty things right there. But yeah. So look, it wasn't the approach. It was just the fact we didn't have enough strength to get it down. All these big limbs were on the back side, holding that weight in the back towards the wood line. I already knew that. I just had faith that we were gonna be able to pull it over. But guys, the slippery conditions, it was just too much for us. But hey, we know when to stop and calling reinforcements. And yeah, we just tied it off at a different tree, got the weight holding, went and picked up the ram, and as you saw, knocked it down. Y'all feel good?
Yeah. It's down.
We tired now?
Yeah.
Just chop this thing up and go home. Y'all be good. I'm gonna chop this thing up. I think I'm done filming. Maybe not, we'll see. The word love is not a noun. It is not an object. It is not a thing. The word love is a verb, and it requires action. All right, guys. That was 18 minutes chopping and tossing, and that tree's done. So we're gonna call it a day. I'm not really sure what time it is. Probably about, I'd say almost 5. So hope y'all enjoyed the footage, and definitely opening up the yard a ton. Look, all those trees gone. They've been doing amazing. Proud of them. They've been working hard, no complaints. And besides that one heavy bull pine, the day went pretty good. And even that ended up good. Y'all be good. Love each other. Be kind. Peace.